Based on a WCPO 9 investigation, an Ohio state lawmaker says he will push for a legislative hearing now on community-based correctional facilities.
In an exclusive story we reported to you last night, Representative Cecil Thomas said the I-Team's investigation of the River City Correctional Center, quote, blew my mind.
Well, tonight, Chief Investigative Reporter Craig Cheatham shows Thomas some new records that Thomas says raise serious concerns about how River City is handling and reporting some incidents with inmates.
So here's one. One by one, the I-Team showed Ohio State Representative Cecil Thomas incident reports documenting inmate violations at the River City Correctional Center. Registered sex offender watching pornography on a television inside a correctional center.
See, oh God.
According to this River City report, the incident happened in May 2022. The report doesn't mention how sex offender Frederick Middlebrooks was able to watch pornography on a TV in a classroom in a correctional center.
Those kinds of incidents are inexcusable. You know, that tells you that the program is not being properly ran, clearly not being ran the way it's expected to be ran.
River City confirmed that Middlebrooks was negatively discharged from the facility the next day. River City's executive director Scott McVeigh and board chair Brandon Fox declined to comment on that incident and others mentioned in this story. The I-Team requested and received reports for incidents that occurred last May because former employees told us they had concerns about how River City responded to and reported some of them. We showed Thomas another incident report. According to the report, inmate Armando Ballard physically smacked another inmate in the face. The victim moved back, almost falling. According to the report, Ballard had his privileges immediately suspended for 7 days. Other incident reports reviewed by the I-Team show River City has routinely kicked inmates out of their program for physical violence. But River City confirmed that Ballard remained there and successfully completed the program 4 months later. Does that sound like he successfully completed the program to you?
No, absolutely not.
Thomas seemed most concerned about how River City reported another incident. According to this River City report, on May 14th, inmate John P. Walker threatened other inmates and tried to fight with an inmate supervisor. The employee who filed the report wrote that Walker appeared to be intoxicated and tried to pick her up, placing his hands underneath my armpit and on my breast area. According to a second report, 2 inmate supervisors used physical force to restrain Walker. The Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction requires River City to report serious incidents like use of force, sexual behavior, physical violence, and security issues in special incident reports filed directly with ODRC. But according to an ODRC spokeswoman, River City didn't report it as a special incident. The I-Team requested and obtained the report directly from River City.
If you have an incident report that should have been reported at the state level, and you didn't report it, that tells me we got a serious issue going on.
A third report on the Walker incident, written by the senior supervisor that night, provided a more detailed timeline on what happened. The report's narrative had the same exact words in the same exact order as an email the senior supervisor sent the day before to McVeigh. The exact same except for these sentences that weren't included in her incident report. Her incident report didn't include that 2 inmate supervisors told her they quit that night. The report didn't include that she had communicated twice with the director of operations and called in another inmate supervisor. The report didn't include that 2 inmate supervisors were off-site during part of the incident for undisclosed reasons.
Where do you start to hold folks accountable in that respect? And that's what my intentions are going forward, is to start holding some feet to the fire to get some serious answers here.
Thomas says based on the I-Team's investigation, he wants to have a legislative hearing and take sworn testimony on River City's operation, along with other locally controlled, community-based correctional facilities across Ohio.
There's some problems that need some serious attention. I have to thank Channel 9 for bringing it to our attention.
At the I-Team's request, ODRC and its Bureau of Community Sanctions reviewed the cases mentioned in this story and determined that River City handled them appropriately. In a statement, ODRC says River City and other community-based correctional facilities, CBCFs, have operational authority and discretion on how to properly handle incidents locally and the discretion to decide whether the incident is serious and requires notification to BCS. Representative Thomas says that's the wrong approach and is also something that needs to be addressed. Tanya.